Hey, this is Matthew with Swordslinger Custom Holsters doing another radio review. This time for a TIDRADIO TD-H3 Plus. This is a ham radio and GMRS radio as well. Or actually, no, I take that back. This model is a ham radio. You can get a GMRS model as well. This one can be unlocked for GMRS, but this one is not for the case of this review. This radio was sent to me by TIDRADIO, and they sent it to me a little while back. I do apologize to them for taking so long to get this video out, but wanted to go ahead, and I've been playing around with it for about a month now, and really like the little radio. I do like the size of it. Look at it here. It is a good size radio, and if you may remember, I did a review a while back on their other model, which is the TIDRADIO TD-H3, not the Plus, and there is some big differences, but you can see the difference in size here, and not much to really write home about. It's pretty much the same size, very small package. I do want to check the battery size, though. Let's see here. I was curious about this, but I never did check it. See, on the regular one is a 2500 amp hour battery. Let's check the new one. It is a 2500. So same battery size. Here, I'm curious. Do they work on the same radio? Ah, they do. They're interchangeable. Okay, so they didn't change that, which is good. So if you got one of the original, you can use the battery. So the biggest improvement on this radio is the Bluetooth settings. Now, the old one, the original, I should say, it does have Bluetooth. It has some Bluetooth settings, but nothing like the new one. If you want to go back and learn more about that, you can go back and watch my review video on that from, I don't know, about a year ago, I think. And this one here has a lot going on for it. It has where you can hook it up to a wireless microphone, which we'll do here in a minute. It has it where you can program it from your phone, from the computer, which this one did as well. But what I like about this one is the wireless microphone, that you can remove the wire completely, have it up on your vest or whatever, and use it. So let's go through here. And if you're familiar with the original, you'll know that this menu here, when you hit the blue button, is totally different. So click this button here. And let's look at radio settings here first. So we see here we have squelch, LV, step up frequency. Let's see, let's go through all these. There's your squelch settings. There's your frequency step settings there. Your Vox level, the Vox delay, the TOT settings, the Roger beep. Couple little Roger beeps. Let's see. Let's give it a shot here. No, it's not going to beep on there. Okay. So I guess it would beep on the other end of the radio. Let's see here. Beep on the receiving end is what I should say. Okay. The keypad beep, always have that off. That is... Don't want that on there. Power save. All pretty basic stuff. Keypad lock. Dual watch. Very important. The voice. Always have that off. Black light settings. Set that. Brightness settings. This is pretty cool. You can have it. You can turn it down really low. So example. Look at that. And then let's take it back up to 5. Okay. Power display. Or power on display, so you can have your voltage, message, picture. You can put a custom picture on there. Display, this is pretty neat. You have the single, dual, or classic view on here. You can have different displays, which a lot of radios don't have the option to have different displays. Display type A, B, DTM, FST, PTT delay, language, alarm mode, side tone. And I'll be honest, I don't even know what side tone is. I did not look that up. I forgot about that. Tone burst, talk around. Let's see. FM interruptions. That's like you can program it to have it interrupted on the if you're listening to the radio. PF1, let's see, press. This is how you program the different buttons up here. You have these buttons here. You don't have one up on top, so you program like this one down here. Factory reset, breathe LED, your mic gain, DTMF speed, and let's see here. Okay, AM band. So I do want to talk about this because this is for aircraft bands, not to listen to AM radio, but you can listen to an aircraft frequencies. So if you want to listen to airplanes and stuff, you cannot transmit on them, but you can listen to them, which this model, if I'm remembering correctly, did not have. So this is comparable to like the TalkPod. The TalkPod, was it A36 Plus that I've reviewed on the channel, where you can listen to aircraft frequencies. So that's pretty cool. And let's see here. Go through all that. Okay, menu color, and you can go through and change the menu. So let's say we wanted to do it green. We could change that. Yellow, purple. Let's see. Brown. That's kind of unique. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's a different type of red. I want to keep it on red here for a minute. Okay. So there's just the basic radio settings, not too much to really write home about. Okay, program channels. This is, let's see, that is the RX sub audio, the TX sub audio. Here's your bandwidth that you can narrow or wide, the transmitting power. There's your transmitting power there. High, low, busy lock. The call mode, got settings 1 through 8 on that one. There's your scan, scramble. I was unable to figure out exactly what scramble is. I think that's like privacy settings, but I had a little trouble figuring that out. Didn't see it in the instruction manual. There's your hopping settings, channel name. So we can change. You can alter, and you can actually change the channel name within the radio. Which I don't have. I got a lot of radios. I don't have one radio that you can actually do that with on the screen. So you can do that. That's pretty neat. Channel name editing. Let's go back out. Okay, here's your radio info. So it gives you all your radio info. This is the technically TD-H3 Plus. And there's your firmware. And this is the ham mode. I will admit I did try to convert this to GMRS. Had a very hard time doing it. Never could figure it out. I even emailed TIDRADIO. They sent me some stuff, but I could not figure it out. So if you're wanting to get this for GMRS, make sure you get the GMRS model. I wish TIDRADIO had sent me the GMRS model, to be honest with you, instead of the, well, actually I would have wished that it would have been a fully unlocked one. But anyway, so I tried switching it, could not figure it out. Okay, here's your scan mode, just regular scanning. Here's your seek, CTCSS or DCS or RDCS. Now, what this means is if you're listening to like a repeater and you want to know what CTCSS code or tone they're using to unlock that, to get into that repeater without going online or whatever, you can, as people are talking, you can go in here and you can seek and get that tone. Let's see, frequency. Scan frequency, that's just a regular scan frequency, frequency ranger, the range of it, that's all pretty basic. Okay, Bluetooth. Okay, so this is where you turn on your Bluetooth. So it's already on. You have your Bluetooth mode, so you have your receiver and your emitter. Bluetooth name for how you're going to find it. Bluetooth pairing, so this is how you pair it to your phone or to the microphone, your wireless microphone. ODPTT, that's analog or regular. There's mode local, forward, full mode. Bluetooth internal mic, speaker, mic gain, This is how you control all that. Mic gain, the speaker gain on the pin code, and your resets, where you reset everything. So this is all very important. You can program the old one on your phone just like this one. And you do that through the OD Master app, which I'll probably do another video where you do that. I will admit this is easier to program on that app than it is to do on like Chirp or some of the other software. In fact, I tried to program this with Chirp using the USB-C cable that they sent with me with the radio. You're supposed to be able to program it using this. So you have a USB-C connector here, and you have one down here. This is for the battery. This is to program it. Now, I am sure I have the wrong firmware or software. I tried using the software from the company's website, and I tried using Chirp, and I could not get it to work. But it wasn't that big a deal because I went to the OD Master website and I did the software on there, and I was able to actually connect with this wirelessly on my desktop because I have Bluetooth on my desktop, and I was able to program it right from there. You can import Excel spreadsheet, so you can export the info from Chirp that you want, maybe from another radio, and you can import it into OD Master, and then you can just upload it all wirelessly from there. You can do the same on your phone as well on the app, and it's all free. Let's see. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Now, I would have liked to have had 2 of these to test this out, but I did not have 2, and this one does not have this function. So this is the text messaging function that this radio has. You can actually text from this radio to one just like it. So if I had 2 of them, I could text back and forth. So you click on this, and you turn it on. Okay, and it requires dual watch mode to do that. So you can send a message, click on that, and you can type in to who it is, the content. So that's your frequency. In that case, that would be a repeater, but I'm just showing you how this works. You can send it, you can draft it, or you can clear it. And when you send it, and they send it back, you can see the inbox there. And then there's your messages that you have sent out, just like an email or text. And you can clear all of it. But this is pretty neat. There's only a few radios out on the market. I think there's a BTEC one and a few others that you can actually text back and forth. Now, this would be really handy if you were deer hunting with somebody and you wanted to text them without getting on the radio, and you could send a message quietly through the radio. That way you wouldn't have to actually talk. And there's also some, I guess, tactical advantages too if you wanted to send a very short message to somebody without any noise whatsoever. So I think that is pretty neat. I wish more radios had it. I would have loved to have tried to change the range on this, or excuse me, test the range on this. But this is the old one, and it does not have the text messaging feature on it. So in fact, if you notice here, when you click on that, it's a totally different menu altogether. It just does not have that function. If TIDRADIO wanted to send me another one of these, I would be happy to do one of my range tests with the text messages. I think that would be pretty neat, and see how far you could do the text message versus speech. Now, I've seen other similar tests with other radios, and I think it's about the same range as speech. But I don't know. You may be able to actually text somebody farther on a handheld compared to trying to get a message through. But since it's FM, I don't know. It'd be interesting to test it out and see. So that is a cool function that this does have. Okay, so that's all those. And let's see here. And if you see here, it says the messages is off. So if you had a text message, it would show up there. So you have your dual mode here. And you got all your frequencies. So let's see here. Well, there's your trusty flashlight. As always, you never know when you're going to need that. This button here.
These are their words. When did you first hear that the government was considering selling this building?
There's the FM function.
I believe a list was published.
And then your aircraft function, you can type that stuff in here. and you can look on it and program it yourself, or just type in the frequency. I don't remember the range off the top of my head for me to look up, but you can look up here. Let's see, how do I... There we go. Let's see. Got your weather channels. And this is just stuff I've programmed in there. You cannot transmit like on MERS or anything like that on this one, which I was disappointed in that. So it is not an unlocked radio. You can supposedly unlock them, but you cannot. It wasn't easy. Like this is... So that's actually GMRS, but I think I've tried this. That is a GMRS frequency there, but I don't think it transmits, even though it kind of says it does. But let me give it a shot. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I have this repeater programmed in. Let's see. Yeah. See, it says it's transmitting here on GMRS, but it is not. Let's see. And I went back and forth with this because it was a little confusing. Let's see. Let's go down to like an FRS channel. Yeah. Yeah, you see this one transmits. This one does not. Don't know why it does that, but you can supposedly unlock it with new firmware. So this is only ham, not GMRS or MERS or anything like that. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if there's anything I have forgotten. Oh, let me do the wireless microphone. So hold on just a second. Let me get that, and we'll give it a shot. Okay, I am back with the wireless microphone. Let's take a look at this thing here. This is the TIDRADIO wireless microphone. Now, you can buy these separately, but this one came with the kit that they sent me. You charge it with a Type-C connector, and it looks like a little radio itself, but it's wireless. And you can put this up on your vest or on a backpack, and you connect it to this. So let's give it a shot. I already went and paired it, but I'm gonna show you how to pair it anyway. So you turn this on like that.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Oh, okay. So this is your volume up and down. This is your push to talk. This is your on and off. You can pair this to your phone as well and use it as a Bluetooth speaker, which is pretty neat.
Power on.
We're gonna go ahead and turn it on.
Bluetooth connected.
And then to connect it, you go down to Bluetooth. Click on that, and you're going to make sure the Bluetooth is on, and then you're going to want to go down to BT pairing, and you're going to want to hit that button right there, and it's going to search. And it takes a minute. I don't know why it should take so long. Let's see. Put it up to the antenna. Let's try it again. Let's back out. Okay, let's try something. Since it's already connected, let's turn that off.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Okay. Go down to pairing. Pairing. It's still going. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you're going to want to hit OK.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, it's connected. So we're going to back out. So Well, it is not working. Okay, that's a little concerning. It is paired. So let's see what happens if I do this. Let's see. Let's go down. Okay. So maybe there is a setting. So this is something new. So this is unscripted here. So it's on. Oh, maybe I got it. Okay, it needs to be on.
Bluetooth disconnected.
No. I think that was. I don't think that's right, but okay, no. Okay, so let's see if it'll pair that way. Maybe it's the receiver versus emitter, but I would think that it should be on the receiver end of it. But we're going to go with this because this is a real problem you may have if you get it. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. Let's click it.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, let's see. Let's give it a shot. Ah, it's not working. Nothing's going through. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can figure this out. Let's see. Hello? No, that's not it. Full mode. Let's see. Maybe that is it. Okay, let's reset.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Let's reset the Bluetooth. We're going to try it one more time, and if this doesn't work, I mean, I really like the radio, but maybe the wireless mic needs a little bit more work, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. If so, I'll do another video, and I'll correct it. Let's see. Go down to pairing. And it's still pairing. Let's see. There it is.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, there it goes. Okay, so it shows you which one it's paired to. Wow, it is not working. Okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong. If so, you can tell me in the comments, and maybe TIDRADIO can give me some insight on what I'm doing wrong, and we'll do a correction video and show. But regardless of what's going on with this here, I'm sure it's working fine. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. It did work fine the last time I did it, but maybe something happened. I don't know. But regardless, this is what we're reviewing today, is this here. You can get other wireless mics to also connect with it. So even if that one isn't what you want, go with a different one. It's a nice little radio, and with Black Friday coming up, you can get it. They have a sale going on. Just check out Amazon. And a really good radio. I would recommend it. My favorite function about this radio is the Bluetooth ability to program this via Bluetooth on your phone on the go, so you don't have to have a laptop and a computer and all that. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Matthew with Swordslinger Custom Holsters, and you've been checking out this radio review of the TIDRADIO TD-H3 Plus. Anyway, thanks for watching.